What are Valgrind suppression files for C++ debugging? Have you ever run into a situation where your debugging tool is throwing a lot of warnings, but not all of them are relevant to your code? If you have, then you might find Valgrind suppression files to be a helpful solution. So, what exactly are these files, and how do they work in the context of debugging C++ programs? Valgrind suppression files are designed to help you ignore or suppress specific memory errors or leaks that Valgrind detects during your debugging sessions. These files contain rules that inform Valgrind about which errors should not be reported. This feature is particularly useful when errors arise from system libraries or third-party code that you cannot modify or do not want to address. It also applies to known one-off allocations that are intentional and not actual bugs. When you run Valgrind on your C++ program, it checks all memory operations, including those in your code and in dynamically linked libraries. Some of these libraries may have memory allocations or behaviors that Valgrind flags as errors. However, these errors may not be relevant to your debugging efforts because you have no control over that code. Suppression files help clean up your Valgrind output by filtering out these known harmless issues, allowing you to focus on real problems within your own code. To use suppression files with Valgrind, you can specify them using the command line option known as suppressions. You can even use multiple suppression files at the same time. For instance, popular libraries like glib and GTK provide their own suppression files to exclude typical one-off allocations from Valgrind reports. Additionally, you can create your own suppression files by capturing suppressions generated by Valgrind during runtime and editing them to cover recurring benign errors specific to your project. In terms of your debugging workflow, using suppression files can significantly reduce the noise in Valgrind reports. This allows you to quickly identify and fix actual memory management bugs in your C++ code without being distracted by irrelevant warnings. Suppressions are especially beneficial when working with complex applications that rely on large external libraries or frameworks. In summary, Valgrind suppression files define patterns of errors to ignore during memory debugging. They help filter out errors from system or third-party libraries and reduce clutter in Valgrind reports, allowing you to focus on your code. These files can be provided by libraries or custom-made for your specific project and are specified via command line options when running Valgrind. Using suppression files effectively is an essential part of mastering C++ debugging with Valgrind, enabling you to fix programming bugs more efficiently by concentrating on actionable issues.